Cumbria, northern England, a place of stunning natural beauty, right?
Wrong. Check out these guys.
It's called Gurning, and it's an ugly face contest, Gilly. Quite possibly one of the world's wackiest events ever, and one which we're about to take part in. Unfair advantage for you, Gilly. It's the World Gurning Championships. Can it face up to the competition and win a golden farty marty?
We won't know until things start getting ugly. Starting now.
We're in England, which is part of the United Kingdom.
England is pretty wacky. People here once made a world record-breaking teabag 2 metres square. That's the size of a golf buggy.
Gurning is held in Egremont, but our first stop is in the capital, London, where we'll be checking out more of the wacky local culture.
London's got plenty of famous landmarks, such as this one, Big Ben.
Yeah, it's big, but my watch glows in the dark.
Mind the gap.
I've heard about this gap. Oh, yeah.
If you're brave enough, London's underground trains get you around town in minutes.
Go, Bibs.
Go, go!
And we've arrived here in Regent's Park for a game that's already got Ambo pulling weird faces.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused.
Throw it in the stick.
You go down. Oh.
You don't know what's going on, do you?
No, I do. There.
Actually, neither of us knows what's going on other than the fact that this is Quidditch, a game taken from J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter story and made into a real sport. A little help, please, Robert.
Okay, so you have the quaffle, which is a volleyball, and you basically throw that through one of the 3 hoops. And when it goes through the hoops, that's a goal, and you get 10 points.
Okay, here we go. So, riding pretend broomsticks, team members, known as chasers, use a ball called a quaffle to score points in the hoop, while guys on the opposing team, beaters, chuck balls called bludgers at them to slow them down. You got that?
Your turn, guys.
I think we're up.
Your turn,
Does you remember the rules?
So keen, yes. It's competition time. The Hivies Yellows have invited me onto their team.
Unspeakables.
Against me and the dark team.
So I've chosen my position. I'm going beater. Big fan of the twins in the Harry Potter series, and that's their position. So I'll be throwing balls at people just to get out some anger.
I think you should start chasing, and then when you get good enough, you can be a beater.
Okay, cool. So I'm in attack as a chaser. And since we've got Gurning coming up later, expect my face to be flexing, Gilly.
What?
When I'm cheering, after I'm winning, of course.
Brooms down, eyes closed, snitch is loose.
At the start of Quidditch, an extra player called a snitch runs and hides. Whoever catches them wins their team 30 points, but brings the game immediately to an end. You need a yellow headband to catch the snitch, but only if your team is firmly in the lead.
Brooms up.
And we're off!
As a beater, I'm going straight for the bludger balls to attack Ambo.
That's a beat.
Oh, but there's nothing that can stop the amazing teamwork from my yellows and some expert fake broom flying. Gilly's looking to make up ground with some more bludging. But Team Amberley's racing ahead now with 50 points. Oh yeah! Gilly's broomstick skills leave a lot to be desired. Harry Potter would not be impressed.
Serious design flaw here. I've picked up padding at the back. Have a bit of padding through there, a bit of a seat.
Nothing of it.
Ambo's team's so far ahead now they're after the snitch to end the game. This calls for some direct action.
How about this for a secret tactic? Ooh, what team's he on? No one knows. Blend it in. He's gone rogue.
Oh, Seeker.
I've been upgraded. Gilly's so busy distracting everyone with his cheating that he hasn't noticed the snitch is back. Oh yeah, and now I've got the yellow headband and it's my job to catch her. Snitch is back on pitch! Gilly didn't hear that. She said the snitch is back on the pitch!
That's a dismount, back to hoops.
Are you serious? Riding a fake broomstick is harder than it looks.
Substitution coming off. Harry Potter.
Watch and learn, Ambo.
Oh!
Yes!
Snitch is being caught.
Nice one, Gilly. You got the snitch, but you secured your team a loss.
Yeah, but I got the snitch. How awesome was that?
Guys, that was so much fun, but just for the record, so who exactly won?
We won.
We smashed?
140 to 40.
Yes.
We mashed them.
We
I did get the snitch though, so
Guys, the thing is, in my family, I'm the hide-and-seek champion, so I'm keen for another game, and maybe I should be the snitch, because I've sussed out some really good spots.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, cool.
Just need a tail.
The game hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, she's going to be some time. I think we just bail out of here.
Should we get a cup of tea?
Sounds great.
All right, guys, game's over.
It's a wrap, guys. It's a wrap. She will not be back. Don't get left behind, Ambo. We're heading out of London and on our way to the World Gurning Championships in Cumbria, just one of the attractions held at its famous Egremont Fair.
It's said that in the old days, the taste of bitter apples at the fair made people pull funny faces, and the tradition evolved into the Gurning Championships.
It's a pretty ugly contest, but is it one of the world's wackiest? The contest will be rated for grossness, originality, laughs, and difficulty.
If the event scores over 20 points, it will win the ultimate accolade, a golden farty marty, and a chance to be named the Wacky World Beater.
Under 20 points, scores mold. Now, where were we?
We're en route to Gurning in England's north, where the locals can do some pretty crazy tricks.
Oh!
Oh! That was awesome! Are you guys like a cheer squad?
How long have you guys been working together? That was great.
7 years. Oh, I gotta see some more. Can you show us anything else?
How about the splits?
Oh, yeah, this I can
Straight
do.
in.
Oh, or not, but I am feeling kind of limber and stretched and ready to go for some Would You Rather.
Oh, and what are the options?
Let's do it.
Would you rather standing cow poo in bare feet? Or would you rather put rice pudding down your pants? Ew!
Ooh. Okay, guys, first things first, that was amazing. Absolutely outrageous.
Best Would You Rather ever.
Yeah, great delivery. But let me get this straight. So our options are we've either got to walk in that poo barefoot.
Yeah.
Or to put this rice pudding down our pants.
Yeah.
Cow pads are common in Lancaster's farmland, but not normally used for foot scrub.
Rice pudding dates back hundreds of years here in England, although it's not normally found in people's pants. Now toss that coin.
Heads.
Yes!
Oh, it's tails.
Okay, all right, so you guys reckon walk in the poo?
Poo, 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 poo.
You know what?
Poo,
You're right,
poo,
these are my
poo,
favourite pants.
poo,
They enable me to do
poo,
this because
poo.
they're nice and
Let's get
stretchy.
going.
Don't back to the
Poo, 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 poo,
All
poo.
right, here I go. Lunging in.
Yes, poo, poo. Ah! Look at it, squishy.
Okay.
Walk.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Are you sure? Oh, yeah. This is the stuff. Hey, who wants to smell? Come here, guys. Seriously, get this in your nose. Come on.
I'll smell it.
Yes.
How bad could it
So
be?
your scent. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is actually a good girding face. That was disgusting.
We've arrived in Egremont, where the World Gurning Championships headlines a weekend full of wacky local events, including this one.
Cuddling contests. Ain't that cute?
Cumberland wrestling is a traditional all-ages sport thought to have Viking origins.
So, Howard, are you about to go on?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Nervous but fine.
Wrestlers lock arms and grapple until one falls over or loses their grip.
Oh, you take them down.
Under proper supervision, Harold's in the ring for his first bout of 3. Takes a lot of specialised training to take part in wrestling like this, and Harold's been preparing for months. Ooh, it's not enough. Harold's lost the first fight, but it's the best of 3. Oh, and he wins the second round when his opponent loses grip.
Go on, Harold.
Final round. Oh, and he's done it! Yes!
How are you feeling after that?
Better than I was.
Better than you were? Any few, like, grass stains on the back of his shirt? Any injuries? It's all right. Nothing of it. It's a casual wrestle at the park.
What a great sportsman, but things are about to get ugly. It's nearly time for the World Gurning Championships.
Competitors put their head through a horse collar called a braffin and make their ugliest face.
It might look easy, but champs spend years perfecting these grotesque expressions. It's time to get into training.
If I'm going to get ahead in this contest, I'm going to need a variety of looks to choose from. So my strategy is to hit the streets on the hunt for Cumbria's most ugly.
What have you got? Show us your worst face. That's great. That is award-winning. That is magical. The only thing that could make you look scary with that face is if you wore these clothes. That's a good one. That was like you've sucked on a lemon face. What have you got, Olivia? That's good. That's more of like an early morning wake-up face. Could I maybe have a look at your worst face?
This is my worst face.
Yes, that was awesome. I've seen their good faces, but what about mine?
Hold it like that.
You think that looks good?
That looks good.
That's pretty good. I think I'll try and keep this one for the competition.
Not sure if this is working. I need to find a better way to flex my face.
What do you think?
I'm going to maybe suck on a lemon before I go up and try to get no sleep the night before, so this mug is going to be looking horrendously ugly. And that's going to be my best chance to win the Gurning. As for now, I think I've got one more idea up the old sleeve.
Ah, Cumbria. My Gurning tactics are simple. Recognise that it'll be way too hard for me to transform this face into something ugly, so I'm going to go seek some professional advice. Right after my tuna sandwich.
Tommy Mattinson is a world record level Gurning champion.
What are some basic, like, Gurning stretches?
Myself, I just sort of pull my neck and pull all these muscles on here, which does all this. Like that.
Yeah.
So if you feel that there, like...
Oh, whoa! Tommy's faces have won him the world record multiple times, so he's a legend in Gurning circles.
Do you ever kind of reuse your faces, or do you have some kind of thing where you actually try and develop new faces every time?
No, I use the same face. I just try to put as much effort in as possible on the night.
Yeah.
But I never, ever think I've done enough.
Tommy's agreed to teach me 2 gurns to try out for the contest.
You know, that's better.
Starting with the Popeye, the gurn that won him his first ever contest.
It's good, 'cause it's a really good transformation on you, that. Really in, yeah.
Tommy loves my Popeye, but my second face, the cheek sucker, is awesome too.
It's a really good side profile on that one.
So which one should I go with?
No, but I think the second face was the best one, yeah. Because, yeah, it's really showing your mouth off and your lips.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, you look like a bit like a fish when you're doing it from the side. So.
Too easy. That's my fish face sorted for the contest. I reckon I'm onto a winner.
Okay, so I've asked the locals about what kind of faces you have to pull to win the Gurning competition, but asking can get you so far. I need to pull the faces myself. And for some inspiration, I'm going on this big scary ride behind me.
Buckle up, people. With a special camera fitted to my head and a bit of help from gravity, this ride's going to help me develop a whole series of ugly faces to choose from at the contest.
Freaking out. I just like playing the slideshows. Just putting the balls in the clown's mouth. I don't like this at all. All right, good to go. Ah!
Relax, Gilly. Relax, Gilly. Come on, breathe in. It's a nice view. Good view. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I don't like that at all. Upside down. Small.
Face number 1. So far, so ugly.
Oh, that's not pleasant. Oh, that's physics. I better win the Gurning. This better pay off. I hate this. It's the most horrifying experience of my entire life. I'm a very competitive person. Normally, there'd be no chance of me getting up there. And I think like I was stuck the entire time, and the girls behind me kept saying, "We're gonna die!" Don't say that! If you say that, I start to panic. But it was good panicking, because I reckon I pulled some horrendous faces. So I'm gonna watch this back, and then when I'm gurning, I'll think back to this awful memory, and maybe then I'll pull an awful face to win the big prize.
Gurning, you know, it's actually hard work, so I'm doing a lot of training, you know?
That's the one. That's the one. Low angle. Oh, yeah. Winning.
So it's Gurning tomorrow. It's about 4 a.m. now. My tactic is to stay up all night because this competition is about looking as bad as possible. So if I get no sleep, I will look horrific.
It's game day at last. masks here at the World Gurning Championships. The juniors event is already well underway, while our fellow competitors in the seniors are outside warming up.
That is a good... Including previous champion, Adrian, who's travelled 200 miles to be here.
Oh dear! What did you do with your teeth?
What teeth?
I'm competing in the ladies' event, while Gilly's going up against the men.
But both our efforts in the contest will be rated and compared against each other to see which one of us wins Gurning gold.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys are way too pretty. You're way too pretty.
The youth event is coming to a close now. Caitlin Boxwell has just taken second, and it's a tense wait for the 5 remaining finalists to find out which will be the junior Gurn champion. It's Devon Maxwell with this look. Whoa, and it's a fish face. I must be on to a winner.
Yeah, but what do the stats say? Name, Amberley, aka fish face. Strengths, cheek suction. Weaknesses, good teeth. Probability of winning, 42%.
And in the other corner, name, Gilly, aka the zombie. Strengths, sleep deprived. Weaknesses, sleep deprived. Probability of winning, 37%. Let's start the show.
It's time to go! Excitement is at a fever pitch now as the ladies' event gets underway.
Samantha from Florida.
There's the famous horse collar, or braffin, used to frame the ugly faces. Ambo's facing stiff competition from the veteran Gurner Ann Woods, who's placed either first or second in this contest every year since she started in 1977.
Please, I reckon I've got enough cheek suction to beat her.
Amberley all the way from Australia. Come on.
Put your money where your squishy mouth is, fish face. You're up next. Yes. Tension in the air as fish face takes to the stage. She's placing her head through the braffin, just as farmers once did when gurning was first invented. And she's off. Although there's more dancing and wiggling than gurning right now as she faces the judges to impress them. She looks like a Christmas tree creature. Look at that tinsel. But there's the fish face. It is pretty ugly, but will it be enough? You're supposed to freeze your face, Ambo, not strut around like a bobblehead.
Whatever, Gilly, the crowd loves me. It's the men's event up next. There are around 20 hopefuls in this category tonight, each hoping they can bag the title.
The reigning champion, Tommy Mattinson.
Oh, and there's my man Tommy with what can only be described as a world-class effort. He's called the Wolfman and he loves to get into character.
I, for one, am definitely afraid of the big bad wolf. But wait until you see what 36 hours of no sleep can do for ugly.
Gilly from Australia.
And Gilly, aka the zombie, takes to the stage. He stayed up all night watching movies and the judges are confused. They think he's already gurning. All right, here comes the real face. Here it is, I think. Maybe he's fallen asleep in the braffin. Nope, he's still wide awake. He's staggering around like a zombie, but I can hardly see his face. Oh, there it is. It's sort of like he's upside down on a fairground ride. Scream if you want to gurn faster. Hey, Gilly? It's a great effort, but it's more disturbing than ugly. Not sure if it will be enough to take the title.
Yeah, but check out my model walk now that the braffin's off. Back to handsome. Those judges know a shapeshifter when they see one.
It's a nervous wait now as the judges figure out who's this year's most ugly.
I've just stepped out the stage door and I've run into this year's junior gurning champion, Devon. Congratulations, mate.
No, thanks.
Is this the first time you've won it?
That's the third time.
Third time. Is that 3 in a row, the three-peat?
Yep.
How do you feel?
Amazed.
Amazed, but cool as a cucumber. What a champ. But no time to hang around. The results are in. The ladies' top 2 winners are first.
In second place tonight is Anne Woods.
It's a shock result as Anne Woods, the Gurning veteran, takes second place. Could Ambo be in the running for first?
The ladies' Gurning champion, Claire Finland.
Nah, not you, Ambo. Disappointing result for the fish face, but a great win for Claire.
Oh, you may have missed out too, Zombie Boy. Second place in the men's category has just gone to Adrian.
Ah, yeah, the guy with the magic teeth from earlier. That dental work definitely gave him an advantage.
Not really. He had his mouth closed.
Whatever. They're about to announce the winner, and I'm still in with a shot.
The world Gurning champion is Tommy Mattinson.
It's Tommy! Oh, couldn't have gone to a more deserving winner.
Yes, if it went to me.
Tommy Mattinson.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, nap time for Gilly. Night-night.
I was talking to the judges and I was like, are animals allowed to enter? Because that was ridiculous. Like, how are you feeling after that?
I'm elated, to be honest. As I say, I always come not thinking I'm going to win, and even when I go in tonight, I thought, did I do enough? Did I put enough effort in?
Well, the judges thought he put enough effort in because the Wolfman is a winner.
I've run into another world champion, Claire, who's just been crowned this year's Gurning Women's World Champion. How do you feel?
Gutted?
Gutted.
I am the ugliest woman in the world.
Yeah, good point, Claire. I'm kind of glad I didn't win this contest.
Yeah, your fish face was pretty special, though.
And I'm just impressed you stayed awake. But what do the judges think about our efforts? We're about to find out.
First things first, out of Gilly and myself, who had the most ugly face?
I'm going to go for Gilly, I'm afraid. Gilly.
I knew I had the natural ability to have you on this one. If there was one contest I could have, it was an ugly face.
So Gilly takes out the big win in the ugly stakes, and we all agreed it was a pretty unwacky result.
Thanks, but it's not pretty, it's ugly. Although it's pretty wacky.
Yes, but how wacky? It's time for gold or mold. For grossness, pudgy faces, and detachable teeth, this was a gross fest. It scores an 8.
For originality, I've been doing ugly all my life, it's a 3.
For laughter, Gilly's scared Gurning faces on the ride was a crack-up. It's an 8.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
And for difficulty, I just had to rock up and smile. That's too easy, it's a 2.
It's gold!
Today's habit of feet is more a helping hand to you because you weren't able to contort your own face today, so I'm going to do it for you artificially with some sticky tape.
Oh, no!
Is that good?
Oh,
I see, show everybody that face.